Okay, so this is a look at how you could use Google Earth to make a screencast about your amazing trip. So you went to Kenya, and then to Rwanda, and then to Democratic Republic of Congo. And blue's not a great choice for that color, but you get the idea. So we could zoom into Kenya here, and then when we did, you put some place marks down and you would tell some stories. I made some place marks for you in Rwanda. Let me turn off the photos layer for a second here. You said that you flew into the Kigali airport. So here is the Kigali airport. And you wrote something I thought was pretty poignant. And so if I click on this, I'm just reading from a section of your paper, and you could insert various sections of your paper that you narrate on the places so people get a sense of your trip. As I fly over the tidy fields and orderly rows of houses into Kigali's small airport, I suddenly tear up, remembering that 18 years ago, Rwanda was a scene of desperation and gruesome violence. And then you go on to talk about the genocide that happened there. And then we could go to the Genocide Memorial Museum, where you again had something that you wrote, and we could click here and get the next morning, Bridget and I share a croissant and tea before I meet Jackson, who will drive me to see the gorillas after I first visit the Genocide Memorial Center. So what does that center look like? We could turn on the photos layer and see this is one view of the museum. And here is another, giving you a sense of where it's set in the countryside there. And from there you went, or soon thereafter anyway, you went to the Volcans National Park. And that's a pretty beautiful place. And these are lots of pictures. There's 17, yeah. So you could just scroll through these pictures and narrate them, or narrate the ones that you wanted to particularly talk about. I'll close that up. We'll go into the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and say you had some pictures of bonobos that you wanted to show. You could do that in here. There's apparently a clothing store called Bonobos as well. But you would, whatever you pull up on your web browser, you can add to your Screencast-O-Matic recording. I'm going to go back in to Google Earth and take you finally to Cumberland Island, which you were talking to me about. There's a John McPhee book there, where he's talking to people who are developers and people who are environmentalists. And if we look at a picture of that, it looks pretty beautiful. Nice rustic view there, and you get the idea, I hope, of how to use Screencast-O-Matic combined with Google Earth as a powerful storytelling tool. There we go.